So if you are a new air simulator battles new player in the game, and you don't have top tiers, so if you are a new air simulator battles in the game, and you want to grind or play air simulator battles to master it and be pro player in air simulator battles, so you have rank 1 right here. I don't advise anyone to play air simulator in lower ranks like piston aircraft ranks. Air simulators start to get really fast paced air combat scenarios when you reach rank 5 or rank 6. But if you don't have a patient and you don't want to slow paced scenarios, don't play with piston aircrafts in air simulators. Start with the realistic or arcade battles until you reach high ranks. So for United States right here, I will start from rank 5 right here. I advise to play with if you are grinding, the F3D and the B75. B57 is going to be nice if you are grinding, and if you are trying to do air superiority, the F60 F86 Saber is going to be the best for that role. And if you have the F9 F-8 with the 9Bs missiles, it is perfect at 8.3, having 4M 9Bs and wonders. And moving to rank 6. Rank 6, for if you are trying to grind and you are already in lower tiers and you're trying to unlock a jet, I advise you to unlock the A4 early. I used it to grind the US Tech 3 multi-purpose multi-role jet. You can do bombing bases. You can do air-to-air, having two 9Bs and gunpowder right here, the 20mm gunpowder Mark 11. So nice pick if you're a beginner. Don't pick the F117 if you're grinding, but if you're trying to do some nice gameplay or trying to just for the hype I don't advise anyone to unlock on F117 before the F4 early. If you have the F4 early, there's no problem to unlock the F117. And if you're trying to do play air simulators, air superiority, the F1 Force, they are not that decent. Stay away from them. I advise to F8U is very decent. The F100, both have really great missiles. The F100D get the M9E, 4 of them, really nice. And if you are trying to do closer support, destroying bases and grinding, that it also works. And F8U, having the best missiles eventually in this BR, the M9Ds, very long range missiles, so you can do decent job with them in simulator battles. If you turn your radar off, they have no clue of your position basically, so they are clueless and you will be basically getting behind enemy lines using this get aircraft and spamming missiles from behind. That also works for me. And for rank 7, all of the jets are very decent for simulator battles. But if you are trying to do air superiority, I advise to do a 5E. I got a lot of kills with it in air simulator. Basically, if you're already a pro simulator player, it will work with you. And if you are trying to grind, everything here is going to work. F4C does not have any flares in air simulator, but also can work if you are staying very low, attacking bases. It will work really great. The F105D Thunder Chief will work. The F110, the F111A all of them basically will work, but for me personally, if I'm trying to do air superiority, I'll pick the F5E or the F4J Phantom. Two of them are basically the best in this rank for air superiority. In rank 8, everything here, if you are already top tier and trying to play air simulator battles, try to stick with the F15E or the F18C late. Stay away from F16C and F15C because you have in those two jets you have the best missiles, the M120C and both of them, and that will give you huge advantage over your enemy if they are 16C and 15C. So stay with both of them. And if you are having the F14A, this one, that will be really great. So since you have a really great standoff capability missile, the Falcon missile. So yeah. So this video is going to be only about USA air simulator battles, because it is the most that I experienced with in the simulator battles. I experienced a little bit with the Russian Dictatorate here in air simulator, but I don't have much experience in Soviet aircrafts in air simulator battles. I'm talking about War Thunder. So in United States, if you are trying to play air simulators battles, I advise you, if you are grinding, if you are already pro player in air simulator, this video is not for you, since we have tips or tricks that every simulator battles player know. So yeah, stick with the video. So if you are realistic battles player and you want to try simulators, you will be familiar with this glowing thing around your hostile aircraft. It is glowing and saying the aircraft type, and you can hide that. Hiding here the player name and his squadron and everything. You can see right here it displays the range and the aircraft type. So that's in simulator, that is not the case. In simulator you don't have any kind of that. You don't have the vehicle type, you don't have the range, you don't have any names showing up on the screen. So how that will work in simulator battles? So in simulator battles, you are inside the cockpit, you have your radar screen. I am here right here hiding I am turning off my HUD. I play air simulator battles and my HUD is in minimal, so I can use my radar screen, as you can see right here. And you have your situation awareness. Basically it is your radar, because since you don't have any AWACS, airborne command and control system in the game, so you will need to use your radar to get an information about your enemy locations and the range. So let's take an example right here, and since we cannot take many examples and take many aircrafts inside in one video explained and about their systems, technology and missiles and how you can play them. So we are right here playing the F-15A, carrying 4 M9Ls, 4 M7 F Sparrows, and we are threatening Pionto in air simulator battle. So we roll in right here, full throttle, afterburner. So our main strategy right here with the F-15, since we are air superiority fighter, we cannot do any other rolls. That's simple. So we are going to try to intercept air targets, and since our beyond visual range capability is super with the M7, and we have much great platform, the F-15 with the great radar, but the missiles are handicapping our capabilities. So playing this thing as a beyond visual range platform is so wrong. So we are right here going to try to play at high altitude at first. We are getting an RDBR notification from our 12 o'clock, going to commit to the target, and in the radar screen right here we can see 7 targets at the radar. So basically we don't have any identification, friend or foe. In the first lock, the where when they show in the radar screen, we can know if they are hostile or friendly when we lock them hard lock, since we don't have a truck wheel scan twists the F-15A radar. So we must know our capabilities. We are carrying the M7 F Sparrow, and we don't have the capability to beyond visual range shots, since we are against the Russians, and they are carrying the R-27, much dangerous missile. And even if I shoot a missile at the bandit first and he shoot it after me maybe 20 seconds later, his missile will hit first, because the M7 Sparrow lacks the seeker and the technology, and it is much slower than the R-27 ER extended range. So got target right here identified as hostile, Fox 1, and he's really close, and we are at 29,000 feet, Mach 1.9, Mach 1.2. So we are going to crank and immediately lose the lock after that guy. And since I lost the lock, remember, if you lost the lock and that guy is already looking at you, there is no point that you staying really high up. And if you stay really high up, you will be easy target for low flyers. So our best move right here is to get low in case any missile fired at us. And you can see right here in simulator battles, the only throwball that can happen is around the dogfight or in the air capture point. And we have a capture point right here, being spied by an F-18 right here. Locked him up with the queuing system. We don't have an HMD. Fox 1 M7 Sparrow hug the ground immediately, trying to multipath his missile, and he's doing the same. And that Sparrow missed, so we will flare continuously right here in case he fired Sidewinder at us. And into the merge, so we merge with the F-18. Both of the aircraft, the F-15 and the F-18, are one circle fighters, but the F-18 is much better in case of rate fighting, but our continuous turn is much better than him, so we turn into him. Fox 2 M9, he flared that missile, so trying to lead him to get a gunshot, and he ignored me again when an F-18 friendly showed up right here. So got him locked right here again. Fox 2. And that guy is dead. So the biggest mistake that you can do if you are merged with the guy, try to make the merge and dogfight him. If you didn't do that, he'll get on your 6, fire missile or get a gunshot on you. So don't run like that. The worst way to get evade or to get hit by a missile or to get killed. So we merged again with this guy. He's doing the same mistake right here, flying really low. And got him locked right here, and that lock make him notice me to his 6 o'clock. Fired Fox 2, he managed to side that missile and he flared it, but you got an F-15 to your 6. And one key to guarantee that you are 100% going to win in a dogfight is manage your closure. So don't get overshoot very easy. So trying to do that in this dogfight, warning around him, lock him up with the queuing system, trying to gun him. He is doing some weird maneuvers and got him right here. And that's MiG-29 down. MiG-29 down very easy with dogfight. So 2 down right here. So the main key is to understand your aircraft in simulator battles, to understand your enemy capabilities. So that MiG-29, if he is carrying was carrying the R-73 high bullseye missile and he dogfight me, he will be very capable by a huge percent to destroy me. But he didn't do that because he was lacking situation awareness and didn't realize me until I locked him up and fired the Fox 2. So yeah,